It's really highly questionable. I'm actually.
What'd you do?
Why don't you tell him what he did?
Is it the Last of Us tweet?
No. Merc had Red Dead Redemption 2 on Xbox, right? He stopped playing it on Red Dead on Xbox. And played it on PlayStation, finished it on PlayStation, and refunded his Xbox One version, which is quote unquote the best version. Why?
I did, bro, because I got it gifted.
So
on PlayStation, man.
So
how can you turn that down, man?
Because it was better on Xbox. It's like the one token game.
Hey, not only is it better on Xbox, it noticeably looks better. It noticeably looks better on Xbox. And I can tell you that firsthand since I had both versions.
AKA, man, he's saying, look, I got it for free. Okay.
Yeah,
so I
would have refunded my Xbox version.
Hey, man.
Yo, yes. What the hell were you doing to grind my gears about? Who did what?
Yo, nobody did anything. I was just trying to test out my my setup here. I'm Merc on location basically.
Oh, there you go.
I was grinding about my gears. No, I'll tell you what I was grinding my gears about. I was doing about that Phil Spencer article that came out from WCCF Tech about
on the road note.
Thanks for interrupting me, Addict.
I'm wearing my glasses today.
Did he do an interview with WCCF Tech?
Yeah.
Damn,
and he said that
surprised you get my time of day.
The title of the thing says, "I hesitate to look for a studio that only is capable of developing games on one device." So, and he had a couple of special one-liners in here.
What were those one-liners? Before we get into the show, matter of fact, welcome to episode 68 playing Xbox. This is the Game of the Year episode, but I just had to ask Merc a couple questions about his questionable decision.
I'm going to court right now.
What happened? What was it? What happened? What was the court?
He stops playing Red Dead on the Xbox One X to play it on the PlayStation, and then he refunds his Xbox One version of the game and finishes the game on PlayStation. I don't understand why. I don't understand what was so sentimental about the PlayStation version.
Somebody gifted him the PlayStation version.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had to get rid of the Xbox version, though?
Yeah, I refunded it.
Smooth's coming after you.
I refunded it, man. It was a financial, monetary decision. Now, I will say this.
It definitely was better. Quadruple dip on fucking like Call of Duty or Battlefield, man.
I did double dip on Battlefield. I mean on Call of Duty.
But you sell the best version of the wow. Wow. Horrible.
The thing is
that's really like wow.
But he used one of Xbox's best features, the digital refunds.
Don't give a fuck. He wasn't supposed to
you couldn't do that shit on PlayStation.
It is very
no, you gotta beg fucking people on PlayStation.
Who gifted you that game?
Actually my mom's, bro.
Your mom?
To be honest with you, yeah, she did.
Why don't your mom's gift me?
Don't tweet about it. Don't tweet about it. Don't
tweet about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and look at that. And Merc didn't have to tweet about it.
I did tweet about it. To be honest with you, I did.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was Yeah, what did you tweet about it? Was I suspended?
No. In fact, I was talking to Frog, or was that in the DM? It was one of the two. It was either in the. It was with Frog, and I remember. I don't know if it was over Twitter or if it was on the DM in the group chat.
I think it was in the DMs because I think it was outside. I think Smooth.
Well, he left the group chat, so it's probably over Twitter.
Oh, it was over Twitter.
No. It was during that time. He was still on the podcast.
Oh, he's still on podcast. Oh yeah.
What up, Frogs? I see Frogs in the chat. What up, Frogs?
Frogs. Yeah. So this is gonna be probably unless something catastrophic happens, we'll probably have another show next week, right? And then we'll go on Christmas break, and then we'll be back in January, right?
Look at you with those gunner glasses on.
dude, I'm trying to get my sponsorships going, dude. If you guys haven't purchased a Mutant Year Zero, you can.
It's fantastic.
Get it now. I actually have if you enter, hold on, I gotta throw the link in the chat. If you enter Smooth10, that's your 10% discount code for the game. If you buy it from like the Steam store, if you buy it on PC, unfortunately I have no discounts for console version. So unfortunately, but I'll throw that in the chat there for those who want to check out the game.
And I just want to point out that Mutant Zero is a phenomenal game. Like they outdid themselves. Like if you're even remotely into you don't even have to be into strategy games. Like they did such a good job Here, the thing that people don't like about these kind of games is they don't like that turn-based constant.
Yeah.
But on this game, it's not constant. Like, it's only you. It's neither if you fuck up, you go into the turn base, or you decide when you go into turn base. So, like, you could set your people all the way around, like, get a good vantage point. Then you press X, you ambush, and you just start shooting the shit out of them.
And
it's hard.
Jiggy food, like, that's how Jack moved.
You are not saying
Jiggy food. You just did say Jiggy food. Didn't you?
Yes,
The Starburst minis. The Starburst minis I just took. I found this. This was my daughter's. The Starburst minis. They taste nothing like traditional Starburst. Like, I thought they would just be Starburst outside of the plastic, but it tastes nothing like Starburst. They're actually like the worst version of Starburst you can get. Oh my god!
Yo,
Jack,
you always eating.
Do Starburst minis. They're horrible.
Bro, you always eating on podcasts, bro.
I was looking for kettle corn, but
Hey, how you stay so thin, bro? You always eating, man.
Because I don't eat fattening foods.
He's eating the
No, wait a second, but he's eating he's eating a bag of Starburst right now. And is you drinking a beer or is that a Coke?
Yo,
Beer.
I hear that's Crap Gamer's favorite food.
What?
Oh Lord.
All right, so just to give you guys an update, what's going to be going on?
Starburst and Crap Gamer's favorite.
We are, as you guys learned last week. Last week
was
Starburst. Hey, Jess,
Hey, Jack Moose says that you're breaking copyright, man. He's got that copyright. You can't say Jiggy food. He's gonna show up. He's gonna show up in your window and snipe you, man. He's gonna kill you.
Or he's gonna show up in my email with the copyright claim. Like, he's gonna claim the whole podcast.
He's gonna make that 6-hour road trip for real on your ass.
Shout out to Jack Move, man. Shout out to Jack Move.
All right, so as you guys all know, last week was Frog's last episode as a permanent member of the podcast. Of course, he's still part of the Inter Circle family that we have here. So we are recruiting members for Planet Xbox podcast and probably enroll the new members in at the start of the year. I'm probably going to be going through a rebranding because not a complete full rebrand. I don't think I'm going to do anything too drastic, but I'm planning on changing my alias, and of course I need a new podcast image because it was designed around the members that we had. So that's going to change, and depending on who joins the podcast and whatnot. So please, if you're
hold on, I got a question. You said you're changing your name?
I'm changing my name.
How is that, bro?
Is it going away from Kid Smooth?
Yeah,
I think that's a mistake.
What brought that? What brought that on? I need to know.
No, I think that's a mistake.
Here's the thing.
Like, what's the point of moving away from Kid Smooth? People are still going to call you Kid Smooth. Like, that's dumb.
It doesn't have to be too drastic. I'm thinking about just changing.
BG switched to Weapon Wheel podcast a year and a half ago, and people still call him BG. Stop yourself.
No,
BG's in the chat. BG's in the chat. You're always going to be called Smooth.
BG's name didn't change. BG's name didn't change. The name of the channel changed because the Weapon Wheel podcast grew popular than the channel name. But BG is still BG. Nobody calls BG Weapon Wheel. They call him
there's people that call him Weapon Wheel, Mr. Weapon Wheel and shit. I've seen people like that. But for the most part,
I remember as BG.
I call him BG, and I go to the Weapon Wheel YouTube.
What kind of whack ass name you gonna change it from Kid Smooth?
Smooth.
You're not naming it just Smooth.
Yeah,
because you don't like this kid part. That's what it is. You don't like the kid part.
Yeah, because the thing is I'm getting old. I'm getting older, and I don't know. It's gonna be weird. What if I decide to, like, hey, I want to do YouTube until I'm like 40, right? And my name is still Kid Smooth. It's just gonna be weird.
Hey, Smooth, I turned 40 this week, bro.
Your name is Merc 305. That there's no age on that. There's an age on my name. It's
dude.
When I turn 40, I'll be like grinds my back.
Jack Moose says man Smooth.
Man Smooth.
It could be Smooth. Doctor.
We're gonna be like the
no, don't put Doctor. No, just keep Kid Smooth, man. It's not that serious.
I feel like I'm gonna outgrow the name, and then
it's
I think
not that serious. Do you think
let's go Big Daddy Smooth?
Dr. Trey, do you think he's a real doctor?
No, but it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do. His thing is he's not a doctor to be called like you know what I mean. I'm not. See, it's not that. Like I should have been a little bit more creative what happened was,
I think that is a creative name.
You know how many smooths there are in the world. The problem was that I was trying to be a rapper a long time ago, and smooth worked. Kid Smooth worked at that time. It was the only smooth combination that wasn't used. J
right
Smooth,
there, Elder Smooth. I like that. Elder Smooth.
Yeah, Elder Smooth is good. I like
so,
that one.
Little Smooth.
So it's like now I'm trying to well, damn, what can I use? I mean, I may just stick with it. But I feel like I need to change something. But Planet Xbox is getting a rebranding because we gotta add new members.
Like you can rebrand Planet Xbox, all that shit, but don't go away from Kid Smooth.
Yo,
Even if
45, I'm gonna be 45 on YouTube saying, "What's up, everybody? It's Kid Smooth. You better go get your. You better
at
go
that
get.
point, okay. When you're
You better
45,
go get your colon check.
No, when you're 45, just go ahead and change yourself to Grandpa Smooth. We good. Like
Grandpa Smooth.
You know what's gonna happen? Even if you change it to just Smooth,
people are still
somebody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Kid Smooth." I guarantee.
Adam doesn't want me to change my name because he calls me Kid. BG and everybody on Weapon calls me Smooth. Nobody calls me Kid Smooth.
I think they'll do it on purpose.
What about just K Smooth? Like K Smooth.
Oh my god, because that sounds horrible. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
K Smooth.
It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Wait a second. K Smooth sounds like deodorant or something, bro.
Yeah,
but my point is, if people call you Smooth,
it sounds like sex gel, bro.
Yeah, if people call you Smooth and shit already, then why does it matter what your name is?
Wheelchair Smooth.
Wheelchair. I don't know.
Hey, they going in. They going in the chat, bro.
They are with all these damn Smooth. What does Miss Tech say? Miss Tech says,
of course.
Says Grandpa Smooth.
Kid Smoothie.
Somebody said I stole my name from Chris Smooth. Matter of fact, I didn't know a Chris Smooth existed until look
at that. Jack Move says he knows somebody named K Smooth.
Actually, I've looked up your name before. Like Chris Smooth is like a breakdancer or some shit like that.
No, Chris Smooth is like a 2K YouTuber or some shit like that.
Smooth Bot 1.
Smooth. Yeah, I see, but man, I don't know. We'll see. But
it's gonna be strange, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It would be strange. It'll be strange if I change it dramatically. Like, you know what I mean?
Kid, I don't think that's necessary. I really don't. Like, I don't think changing your name is necessary.
Stop calling him Kid.
I don't know.
I don't like when I say kid, like I'm not referring to your age or anything like that. That's what I've always called you as kid. You guys are tripping, man. You jumping in there.
Every time you call him Kid, I'm just gonna whisper in the background, Smooth.
I say we call him Green Smooth.
Green Smooth.
Greeny.
The thing about Smooth Spencer and all that other naming it after CEOs, what happens when they fucking get fired or retire or move on? It's like,
there we go. I got it right here. Smooth Booty.
Ain't no time.
Smooth Booty. Wow.
Jack Moose said they're gonna roast the fuck out of your name.
Smooth Booty.
So it's like I don't know. Maybe I may change. Strongly considering it though.
You just started.
You bringing in the new year in big fashion, bro.
I'm trying. I gotta do something. I'm getting older, and all this Twitter trouble has you know what's crazy.
That's what it is. He wants to change his name because of all this Twitter hate he's got. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well,
yo, you want to hear something funny, dude?
Smooth Twitter looked like the Battlefield 5 Twitter a couple months ago.
My suspension from Twitter. There's some interesting stats, right? My gaming time average probably jumped up 2 hours without Twitter, but my bedtime also went from averaging midnight to 10:30.
Really?
Yeah. So Twitter is very impactful on me, and it shouldn't be that way, you know.
I'll put in your new name in the chat right here.
Somebody says Smooth Sandusky.
Smooth for ladies.
Yeah,
there you go. Smooth for ladies.
But anyway, also, so if you're interested in joining Planet Xbox, serious inquiries only, hit me up on Twitter or on Discord if you can find me. But Twitter is probably the easiest way to reach me if I'm not suspended, or hit up Gaming Addict or Merc. If you can't,
you better just hit me up because I'm not gonna say dumb shit and get banned off Twitter.
Just in case Smooth gets banned on Twitter, which is always a possibility, just hit us, any us up.
Yeah. Hit the team up, and we'll be happy to welcome you.
You know what's funny, kid? Like the moment you came back, I was like, okay, he's good, and then you started fuck shit again. Like literally,
what did I do?
You were arguing with someone in Twitter, like literally an hour after you got unbanned.
Who's gotten banned more this year on Twitter, BG or
BG?
Smooth?
BG's gone.
Like I've been banned from like a couple times, but I've earned my Twitter account back. Like you know what I mean? Like this one, like I'm always wrongfully banned. Always wrongfully banned. I've never rightfully banned. I'm always wrongfully banned. So vague and smooth. Oh my god, vague and smooth. Wow, that actually sounds pretty. I might make a song called Vague and Smooth. Oh, man. Smooth 69.
You know what you need to do, kid? On the real,
yeah.
You need make when they start announcing these games for Xbox. You need to make another Halo, Gears, and Forza with other games.
Yes.
Yeah, might include
Crackdown Lori Gears. Crackdown Lori Gears.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh
god. Oh man. Or Sea of Thieves update. Sea of Thieves update.
We got fog.
I think that would be catchy. Make a Sea of Thieves song.
Sea of Thieves. I can't. I know nothing about Sea of Thieves. Make a Sea of Thieves song. Dude, I mean,
you didn't know nothing about the Nintendo Switch, but it didn't stop you from roasting them. So
yeah, because it was still young. Now I can't say shit about them.
Hey, that's what you're about to be, not Dusty, on Friday.
Oh yeah.
I'm still considering if I should get like
on the road. Who want to get this work?
All right. Oh, you want to catch it?
Whoa! That means we're paying for online then.
Yeah, we is.
It's already been done.
Oh no! Wait. You know what? You get a 7-day. Did you activate your 7-day online trial?
No, I didn't. I was waiting for.
How about we all go together and we just get a family plan? We'll call it the Planet Xbox family.
I'm down.
Let's do it.
Let me ask you a question. To play the Nintendo games that they give you, right? You got to buy that dumbass controller, right?
No.
Or you can play it with the Switch controllers.
Yeah, they give you a Switch controller that you can put the Joy-Cons on, and it's actually not that bad.
I thought it was mandatory that you had to have that other controller.
No,
you had to be subscribed in order to buy those controllers.
They're selling those controllers at Best Buy, if I'm not mistaken. Now,
see, I don't want to buy another freaking Switch with
games
and turn around and not like it as much, and then not play it for another fucking 7 months, dude. Like
you know that's what's gonna happen,
and that I can't justify that $300. You guys, one of you guys want to buy the damn thing for me, or let's have a Secret Santa, and that be like the secret.
What the fuck is Secret Santa?
Let's have a Secret Santa. I'll just tell you what to get.
Let's have a Secret Santa. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This be from?
I swear, if I'm telling you right now, this is the most. The dumbest reason.
Well, if you would stop losing bets, you could have had money to get.
Bro, no. The thing is that if the Switch legit had achievements, I would be inclined to keep a Switch. Like it would just. I don't know. I like stats. I like rewards.
They got a reward system. You buy games, you get coins, and you could use those like rewards points.
I don't want
coins.
Money. I want points. I want
you can use it as real money now.
I want status.
Look, let's move on. Let's move on for him to port some Xbox games over there so he can get some gamer score. You know he ain't doing nothing.
There's no gamer score.
Yeah, well, Minecraft offers.
Let him put some games on there with gamer score. You're gonna see Smooth.
I believe so. Yeah, Minecraft offers gamer score. I believe.
Yeah, it does. It does. I think you got to log into your Xbox account.
Yo, I want to ask this: do you have to be online to play those NES games though?
Yeah, you
have to be.
Yes, you do.
Because they got to verify your cert. They got to verify your.
But you know what? In the last update, you could do game share now on the Switch.
It's not true update game share though. Like, have you ever added? It's pretty much.
I have not added it, but it's becoming the same thing. It's kind of setting your home console. Like you got to.
But you have to be signed into their account to play it.
That is correct.
Oh shit! Okay.
That is not game sharing. That's me playing it on their account.
In the store,
that's bullshit.
You can be
on the same device
on the Switch, but in the store, you got to be signed on as them. That's how I understood
it. So you got to finesse it to finesse it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Xbox at first, fuck it. Xbox got tutorials for you. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, because at first, like you could not share profile games on the same console. You could.
Honestly, if they're going to push digital games, which they make more money on,
they want you to get the family plan.
Of course.
That's what they want you to do. They're like, oh, pay $35 and get 8 accounts. I'm like, I don't want 8 accounts.
You'd also probably be more inclined to buy more games because you can have 2 Switches and you're buying the game once.
Exactly,
instead of, oh man, I'm not going to get this game because I can't buy both. Like, let's say you got 2 kids or whatnot.
Yeah. All right, kid. So the real question that I'm sure, that I'm worried about you, kid. Are you going to actually stick with me on this Ashen? Or are you going to bail out in the middle of the game?
Well, I'm going to stick with you because Ashen's a new game. It's a new game. It's an interesting. It's a game catered around co-op. That's like I don't want to call it like Dark Souls, but it's Dark Souls-esque. And if I have somebody to rely upon, I'm definitely
to carry
down. Anyway, I'm definitely down. Like those.
You just throwing that in right now?
I'm definitely so Ashen is rumored to come out this Friday. It's a Game Pass game, right? As well.
Game Pass, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Jack Move Johnny, I'm warning you now. Don't buy this shit on PC. It's not going to work right for you. These games that you tend to like try to finesse getting an Xbox for and you buy them on PC, it never works well. So I'm telling you, Ashen is that game, right? It is that game, but don't buy it on PC. But anyway. So
Kofi ain't about that game, man. He keeps saying he thinks it's spooky.
Because they don't got faces.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. Like that is kind of weird.
It's a design choice.
The best games I've played this year, man, have been indie games.
It was pretty good. I videotaped you guys playing it at PAX East. You beat the boss.
Yeah, we were the only ones to beat the boss that day.
Yeah,
which was.
And if you look at that video that made you see me going like, kid, drop the lantern. Kid, drop the lantern. Kid, fucking drop the lantern.
Yes.
So it's rumored to be coming out this Friday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, announced tomorrow.
I'll be on that.
Xbox guys are going to be a part of Xbox Winter of Arcade. I'm looking forward to it. I can add that game if me and Addict, stick with it. It could be I can pad that to my games beat list because my games beat like Jack Move got a lot of games on this list, but I feel like my list is a little bit more impressive.
Shock!
Games that I think that's this year. I have some heavy hitters there, so
I gotta count up how many games I beat. I'm actually not 100% sure, but I got a few. I just don't know how many.
I didn't beat a lot, but I beat like enough.
Yeah,
you probably did.
I have about 28 games.
But I did.
Yeah, you definitely got me beat.
I did accomplish the other goals I set forth, and that was to get my first platinum and to break 100,000 gamer score.
Hey, you beating Red Dead by New Year's or what?
Oh no, Red Dead. What's crazy?
I just bought Just Cause.
To be real with you, like I dropped Red Dead.
I don't know. That's why Red Dead
online, man.
Red Dead is not a part of.
But it's a 10 out of 10. It takes 36 hours to get a shotgun. It's a 10 out of 10.
All right, man. You know what, man? I'm gonna say it right now. I may double dip and get it again on Xbox and beat it again.
Don't try to suck up now.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna beat it just because you said that. I'm gonna buy it on Xbox now.
I don't think you beat it.
Oh man, you can check my trophies.
I don't think you beat it.
Yeah,
Man,
in fact, go to my Twitter. Go to my Twitter. Go to my Twitter, man. I posted it up.
No face, no case.
I posted it up, man.
So, all right. So, the Game Awards show is what, tomorrow or is it Friday?
Tomorrow night.
Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna miss it. I have a corporate dinner from like 6 to 9 tomorrow. So, what time does the show come on?
Oh no, 6, 7. Let me check.
Yeah.
Look, Bench. Yeah, you come at me with the Destiny slander, man. You have I have no problem throwing that timeout button at you, man. I'll keep you in timeout for the whole podcast.
Nah, but you finished Red Dead, didn't you?
Me?
Yeah, you haven't beat it yet?
No, he barely played it.
I told you I dropped it.
What? No. Don't say that. I want the game epilogue and all, bro.
On chapter 3.
The epilogue is like 5 or 6 hours.
Dude, this game I'm playing now is like 1 billion times better than that shit.
Oh my god! All right.
No, you talking about that mutant thing?
Yes.
Nah.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've struggled with Rockstar games. I think they make awesome games, but I just struggle playing them. Like, I don't know what it is. It used to be like that for Ubisoft games until they fixed Assassin's Creed. And once they fixed Assassin's Creed, I was like, yep, we can work now, and hopefully
Red Dead is a masterclass in storytelling and world building, man. Masterclass.
I think the world is absolutely incredible, but it does get very, very tedious. Like there's some things that are very tedious, like click on this to turn like put this on your horse, then take that off your horse, then give your horse some food. Like it is
10 out of 10.
Some of the stuff I just want to play.
Shut up, Jazz. 10 out of 10.
It's hilarious. They did the same thing with GTA 5 where it came out 10 out of 10. Multiplayer came out the month later. And it was so weird.
And I couldn't get into Grand Theft Auto too. I'm still at the beginning of Grand Theft Auto 5. Never completed this shit. Never.
I like the bouncing around in Grand Theft Auto 5. I like going to different characters.
The thing is, I like open world games to an extent. I just don't like feeling like it's like a fucking second job. I don't like having all this shit to do. Sometimes I feel like I get taken out of the game, and I feel like I can't play the game just play. I feel like, damn, this shit is tedious. I don't want to do all this shit. Like Red Dead's not tedious. It's not tedious. Though. Looks good. Looks awesome. It's just that at that point I was fatigued out. You got to think about where I was coming off of. I was coming off of after playing
Assassin's Creed.
After playing through God of War, and then shortly after we got freaking you had State of Decay 2, and then you got freaking Spider-Man and Tomb Raider and Assassin's Creed. They were just very, very time-consuming, like open world experiences. And to the point now is like, and the Assassin's Creed took me so fucking long that I'm like,
that's because you didn't give them that $10,
dude. It just took me longer than I wanted, than it needed to the point where I was like, all right, I'm gonna play Red Dead. And I'm like, I don't feel like starting it. And here we are. It's December 5th, and I still haven't. I only got probably 5 hours in of Red Dead Redemption.
Game Awards are at 8:30 Eastern time, I think. 8:30 to 11:30.
Oh, what day is it?
Tomorrow
night. Tomorrow night. All right, cool.
Yeah.
8:30 to 11:30.
What do you guys want to do? You guys want to predict what wins what on the Game Awards, and then talk about what our personal game of the years are, or do you want to do vice versa? Talk about our personal and then predictions. What's up?
You already know.
Sea of Thieves.
I don't know.
You already know, but now, however you want. I'm good either way.
Sea of Thieves is game of the year.
Oh,
it's gonna be the same for me, both of them.
All right. Well, we do the prediction of each award. We're gonna start. Well, I don't give a fuck about these creators and esports shit, so I'll skip those because I don't know shit about half of them. We're gonna take that. I'm gonna share my screen in a little bit. Give me a second. We're gonna work our way up. There we go. Boom. Share. Present to everyone. All right. So you have the content creator of the year. I'm gonna just work the way the best. I think categories are like closer to the top. So this, I don't really give a shit about this. Who the fuck is this? Nope. I'm sorry.
Remember last year they pulled that bullshit where they didn't announce like the best sports or something like. They didn't announce a bunch of games on stage, but they had
it just showed up at the bottom of the damn screen, dog.
Yeah, and they had like the best esports guy win, and he just like they're like, what the hell? Best like gaming team or some shit like that. Professional gamer ESL award.
Damn, so many.
That's all them dudes that play Dota, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All them Asian teams that play Dota and games like that.
Oh my god, fucking Dota.
Okay. All right. So best esports game. Nominations are CS:GO, Dota 2.
All right, Fortnite.
League of Legends, Overwatch.
I mean, who I think is gonna win?
Are these games
League of Legends
nominated every year though?
Who is
these games?
CS:GO probably, and Overwatch probably since it released in 2016. I'll probably
League of Legends
probably been in there before. I don't play no League of Legends though. I don't like those.
I'm gonna go out on a whip and say Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Fortnite too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Fortnite.
That's like the biggest up and coming, definitely. Esports.
Best debut indie game. You got Donut County, Florence, Moss, The Messenger.
Oh, I played Moss.
Island Express. I'm going to say Moss wins that by a landslide.
My VR love, man, Moss. That shit was sick. That shit was pretty cool.
I didn't play.
I played it. I
either
just
of these
didn't beat
games.
it.
Yeah, Moss was pretty awesome.
My VR has been collecting dust for like 6 months.
Shame on you.
Isn't Celeste?
It's not.
An
It's
indie
not.
game?
Celeste's not on there.
It's an indie,
That
but
was
it's not.
Rand's like favorite.
It's not. Well, Celeste is nominated for Game of the Year, so it's a fuck debut indie. It's nominated for Game of the Year.
Gotcha.
Donut Country I heard was good, but I didn't play it.
Yeah,
but
looks
Moss,
like garbage.
Debut, okay.
I'm gonna say Moss.
I like Moss.
And best student game. I haven't played any of these.
What the fuck?
I don't think I know any of these right here.
Yeah, if this is the shit they have on stage, these better be the ticker at the bottom.
Yeah. I'm gonna say RE Charge because it looks the most interesting. From MIT. Somebody from MIT made this game.
Good job.
I never even saw him in the store.
Hold up. Best multiplayer game.
Here we go.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
All right.
Destiny 2 Forsaken.
Okay.
Fortnite. Monster Hunter World. And Sea of Thieves. Who's
Call of Duty? Call of Duty.
I'm gonna tell you who I think is gonna win, but who I'm going for. I would probably say Black Ops 4, but it's gonna be Fortnite's gonna win.
I think Fortnite's gonna win, but I voted for Sea of Thieves.
Oh God, you voted for PUBG last year, so your vote don't count.
I voted for PUBG like last year for Game of the Year, though.
Yeah, you did.
All right. What about you?
I said Call of Duty.
Say Call of Duty? Nah,
I'm going for Call of Duty
because of Blackout. Blackout mode is different. I think that one.
It's still going to be Fortnite.
No way Fortnite doesn't win that. There's absolutely no way.
It has to.
It's gonna be Fortnite.
This shit we would have done.
If it doesn't win it, I feel like that's an L.
Yeah, Picklehead deserves to give that game the award for what it's done to the industry as far as how much money it's generated. It owes it just by just saying, bro. All right, so best sports / racing game.
You already know.
It's gotta be Forza.
Forza Horizon 4.
Or Mario Tennis might pull it out.
NBA 2K19 Pro Evolution Soccer. These bitch motherfuckers usually giving games Mario shit like
that's
this.
That's what I'm saying. Any other year but Forza.
Horizon gonna get that.
Horizon should get it.
I voted Forza Horizon 4 and it better win. I'm predicting that it will win. I mean, if they do some dumb shit though and give it to this Mario Tennis, I know people a lot of people
I liked it. I liked Mario Tennis, but I didn't. I had a campaign mode and stuff, and there's some cool boss fights, which is crazy in a tennis game. But
there's no reason why freaking 2 soccer games should be nominated, bro. Soccer is just not that good of a fucking simulation game.
Well, it's the biggest game in the world, man.
There's some serious hate going on with you, man.
FIFA's huge.
Well, soccer's huge. That's because it's popular in countries that have the largest population. It's
the most popular sport.
Well, just because it takes place. It's popular in countries that has the largest population.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness.
But Forza is global. It's my
Yeah, Forza. I agree.
Yeah, Forza will win, but I think Mario Tennis might pull it out though, because that is.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I did like
Forza.
All right. What about best strategy game? Your nominations are Banner Saga 3, BattleTech, Frostpunk, Into the Breach, and Valkyria Chronicles 4.
I'm going to say Valkyria Chronicles 4.
Blackbot would
play it, but I didn't play it, but I was probably Valkyria Chronicles, but I didn't play anything.
I'm going to say BattleTech.
You've never even played that shit.
I haven't played not one damn game nominated in this motherfucking category.
Ticker. Put in the ticker.
This is these games are like people with 2 left hands would play.
Oh my god!
Jesus. Just move on.
2 left hands. Where did you get that
Jesus?
From?
Best family game: Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo.
How the hell is that chicken voted?
What? Overcooked 2,
Overcooked.
Starlink Battle for Atlas, and Super Mario Party. Well,
Nintendo's got 3 entries. So
well, they're gonna win one of them.
Yeah.
they're gonna win one of them.
They're winning one of them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Watch them not win. How funny would that be if they didn't win any of those?
You know what? They're probably gonna get with Mario.
Family
Party.
game.
They're probably
I would
get
think
with Mario
Overcooked.
Party.
I would say Mario Party
it's
or
the same
Overcooked
shit.
too. No, freaking Jack.
Mario Party really needed a real online multiplayer, not that minigame bullshit. That would have been cool. Mario Party didn't have the full Mario Party game online. It was just the minigames, which is some crap.
I mean, I'm just saying it because
I
of
would think
category.
Overcooked too, man. Overcooked, I played that. Overcooked, fucking fun as hell.
It's on the
That shit's
Switch too.
funny.
It's on the Switch too, man.
Yeah,
Best
and it's
fighting-
online finally. The first one wasn't.
Best fighting game. So we got nominees are Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Soul Calibur.
I
Is
think
that Soul
Dragon Ball
Calibur
Fighter's
5 or
doing
6? That's
that.
6. Soul Calibur 6. I can't read
What the
Roman.
fuck's Street Fighter on there?
And a Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition.
Soul Calibur's good. I like Soul Calibur.
I think Fighter Z is gonna win.
I think Fighter Z
I
should
think
win.
I would say Soul Calibur. I think Soul Calibur and Dragon Ball.
Street Fighter shouldn't win
would-
because it shouldn't be nominated. It's just a fucking re-release of the original game.
It's a re-release with all the
stupid.
characters.
Man.
I would say Soul Calibur was good, but Dragon Ball was different. So I'd say
I
maybe,
think
Say
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball.
Fighters
maybe Dragon Ball might get
gets
it.
it. I think Dragon Ball Fighters gets it.
But Soul Calibur is solid though.
All right, what about this one?
I liked it better than the other one.
Best role
I
playing.
like Soul Calibur.
Oh, here we go.
You got Dragon Quest, Echoes of Elusive Age. This is the game BG was supposed to
I
play.
played
but
that.
never
I was
did.
playing that game. That game is good. I played Ni no Kuni and Dragon Age. And
Monster
I played
Hunter
both
World,
games.
Ni no Kuni 2, The Revenant Kingdom, and
Oh, the
Octopath
frog.
Traveler,
The frog played Octopath.
Pillars of Eternity 2. Man, I think
PoE 2.
Octopath is gonna win.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I think
don't-
Pillars of
People
Eternity.
were
is
sucking
gonna
that
win.
game.
How does that
balls
game
over
have
the
frame
last- when it
drops on
came
the
out,
Switch?
though.
man?
I would-
It's an 8-bit game.
I would think Monster Hunter might win, even though I,
think
did.
I think Pillars of Eternity is
Dragon
gonna win.
Quest.
I mean, Monster
like-
Hunter. I don't like Monster
Dragon
Hunter, but that
Quest
game
over
was
Ni no
lit though.
Kuni.
Yeah.
I like Dragon Quest is better than Ni no Kuni, but Monster Hunter though is pretty big though.
Yeah, it was.
I think
It's still selling in the top 10.
Or is this the industry voting? Who votes for this? I forget.
Combination of both. Just the
Combination of
industry
both.
has a bigger say.
Mm.
I think Octopath, even though Monster Hunter World will win some awards, I know it will. I just don't know which.
I
Dragon
think, to
Quest
be
is
honest
really
with you,
good.
man,
I like Dragon Quest.
I feel like sometimes these are rigged.
Yeah, I don't. I think Monster Hunter might do it because it was the first kind. But see, I
Because in
wouldn't
that
consider
case,
that.
like Red Dead, there's no way Red Dead loses. Like the most popular games, there's just no way.
At the Golden Joystick Awards, Red Dead lost.
So what? God of War?
I think Monster Hunter.
The Fortnite.
Fortnite
In what?
in Game of the Year.
Wow. This is the reason why some shows aren't shit. Right?
Yep.
Fortnite isn't a game of the year game. I'm sorry.
Technically, if you boot it up, it still says in beta.
Hey, didn't that get on? Damn man, what was it? They got on a game about that last year. What was it?
All right, hold on. This one's interesting. Best action game adventure, because this is just a preview to the game of the year. Best action game adventure game. Your nominees are Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
You already know.
Yeah,
You already know.
Now,
they got a wall.
Yeah, PUBG. See, they got on PUBG about that last year. Remember? It was in beta. Oh, he can't win Game of the Year. Yeah, they just gave it to Fortnite. Good one, Tiger King. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
yo, see, I like these are all pretty good.
All right, let's go through the ones that are definitely not going to win, which I'll probably say Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider is not.
Well,
Not gonna
it's
win.
lacking action, but
I don't think Red Dead's gonna win this category.
What was the category for what? Best action?
Action
that's action
adventure.
adventure.
I think it's between the top. I think it's gonna be Spider-Man, God of War, and Assassin's Creed between those three. I don't
Damn,
think Red
it's
Dead's in
freaking
this.
hard.
If they do, it's because they want to give an award to another game. Should be Red Dead.
Yes. Yeah. Or
It's,
they
it's
might
not,
just.
it's not because Red Dead doesn't deserve it.
I wouldn't give action adventure.
Hey, it's unfortunate.
You know what? Maybe they give action
Rockstar
adventure.
game,
Maybe they give action adventure to Red Dead and then Game of the Year to God of War. I can't see the same game winning this and Game of the Year.
I think it'll be the other way around though,
bro.
God of War was fucking amazing though.
Yeah. It was.
Shit was incredible. It was that.
Man, dude, just like the top. I'd say who would win this game? I feel like last year the game that won this award also won Game of the Year, right?
Who won? Oh shit! I gotta go back.
Game of the Year last year was.
My shit's slow. Somebody else find out. I can't.
Again, what was the big game last year that came out?
I mean, going on this year's standards, Fortnite won it. PUBG should have won it last year.
Who won first?
Zelda won last year.
Zelda won last, right?
And who won action adventure?
It should have been. I think did Horizon win or was it Origins? It was
Horizon didn't win anything last year. Remember?
Horizon.
Horizon Zero Awards.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Awards. Oh shit, dog. Yeah. No, it's crazy. And that was one of my favorite games that year.
It was good. It was good.
I'm going to
Zelda won both. CBK said Zelda won both.
Zelda was garbage.
I think they're gonna get God of War sweep.
Shut your mouth.
I don't know about garbage. Zelda wasn't garbage though.
Because each one of these games could win, and each one of these games could be game.
I know, but you know what? Unfortunately, they released the year that a Rockstar game came out. That's all.
No, I don't think Red Dead's gonna sweep. I don't think Red Dead.
I think yeah.
The broom.
I think the industry. I think they're gonna give this to God of War, dude.
I can see God of War taking.
I feel like God of War, Spider-Man gets this award.
I think whatever doesn't win, whatever wins Game of the Year, the runner-up's gonna win this one.
All right, I'll give it to God of War then.
All right, so
that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
I think God of War wins this award. Personally, me personally, this is a tough award to handle. I don't even know who I would hands down give it to because the top three were amongst my three favorite games that I played.
All right, so hear me out here, right? It's action adventure, right? If we're talking about action, I'll definitely give it God of War. But if we're talking about adventure,
I'd give it to Assassin's Creed or Spider-Man
or Red Dead.
Fuck Red Dead.
Oh my god! Hey, you gotta beat the game. You gotta beat the game, man. You gotta beat the game.
We'll see. So, that's a tough one. So,
I give it to God of War there. Since I mentioned action, I'll give it. I think
God of War.
I give God of War. I'm going God of War.
Addict, what about you, sir?
That shit was amazing.
Which one is this? What category?
Still the action
adventure.
I'm going Spider-Man.
Okay.
Oh damn.
All right. Now the next award is best. Wow, this is redundant as fuck. Best action game.
Red Dead.
No, it's not even fucking nominated in this category, bro.
What?
Yeah. You see how redundant that is? You get the same damn word, and they got 5 different games. All right.
So Call of Duty wins this one and not best multiplayer.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Far Cry 5, Mega Man 11. Now this should be
pretty Dead Cells with Call of Duty. Dead Cells is like an indie game.
See, that should have been best debut. All the controversy, it got that.
Dead Cells was good. I like Dead Cells.
I'm gonna say Destiny should not be even nominated. So I'm gonna say it's down to Far Cry 5.
You hear that, Addict? You hear that?
Yeah, eat a dick.
I think it's down to Far Cry 5, Dead Cells, and Black Ops 4. And I'm going to eliminate Black Ops 4 and say Dead Cells and Far Cry 5. I think they're going to give it to Dead Cells.
I put so much time in Far Cry 5. I'm going to go with Far Cry 5.
That'd be friggin' huge. See, I don't understand how Far Cry is
action. You already know what he's going to say. He's going to say Destiny.
Which one is this?
The best action game.
Just say Destiny.
Focused.
Destiny.
Oh, wait. Look at what does the sub thing say? It says, for the best game in
the action,
focus on combat.
So why the fuck is Call of Duty in here?
That's Call of Duty.
I mean, it is action, Smooth. It is action.
That's Call of Duty.
Out of all those games, none of those games.
They literally should have swapped.
None of those games have better gameplay than Destiny. I'm sorry,
bro, but they literally should have swapped the action adventure. Because if you think about it, every game that's in the action adventure category has better combat than the games that are actually nominated for.
Call of Duty is going to win that one. Call of Duty wins that one.
Dead Cells is going to win. Dead Cells is going to win.
That'll be a huge win for them. It's a good game.
They already got their huge win for the year. They had saw the IGN plagiarize them. So.
Yeah. Damn, so you think Far Cry 5 goes the whole way with no awards then?
I mean, it wants something somewhere, just not here.
It's a good game.
I would love for them to win, and then just
this year there's been stat games.
Oh, here we go. This is my category. Best VR game.
VR AR game. Yeah, this is all jazz. So
jazz, here we go. That should win. Astrobot should win. Beat Saber is fucking incredible. 0 Hour. Oh shit, that was good too. And
this dude's got problems. Man. Skip this.
He said this dude got.
What's the last one? And Tetris. Yo, shit. I would say, the best VR game, I think Astrobot is friggin' amazing.
I'm going with
Stuart. And Moss was up there too. Stuart Little. Firewall was good too, but Firewall had some issues. But Firewall was fun, but not a contender. Tetris is really cool. Beat Saber is fucking incredible, but it's a rhythm game though. I think either Astrobot or Moss. I would go with Astrobot because that does more with the controller than it's something different because it actually uses the controller. That crazy light bar that kills the battery on the PlayStation actually gets used. Wow. I would say Astrobot. Yeah, you shoot shit out of your controller like it's freaking incredible. It's so cool. So I would say Astrobot.
Best mobile game.
You already know.
Donut County, Florence, Fortnite. PUBG Mobile,
Fortnite,
Reigns, Game of Thrones. Man, this shit look garbage.
Next year's gonna be xCloud's gonna be nominated for this.
It's gonna be Fortnite.
xCloud.
Well, next year, technically, every Xbox exclusive could be nominated.
Exactly. Sweet. You have Gears of War here, best mobile game. Gears Pop.
I'm gonna say honestly, I haven't heard. Why are these weird ass games I never heard of always getting nominated? Like, what the hell is Florence? It looks like those games, like
it's an interactive story about love and life.
Is it on Xbox?
Right underneath? No, it says right underneath the name. The name Florence. It says an interactive.
I'd play it if it was on Xbox and PlayStation. It looks like an easy ass platinum or 100%.
What was that plat you got the other day, Smooth? What game was that?
Storm Boy.
Fortnite's gonna win mobile.
Yeah,
I don't care who wins this because none of these games are being played on my phone. But for those who do care, I'm going to say Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Best independent game. Go. Best independent game. Your nominees are Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Return of Obra Dinn, The Messenger.
You already know.
The Messenger.
The Messenger? You don't think Celeste or Dead Cells will do it?
Maybe
isn't Celeste nominated for Game of the Year?
Mm-hmm. I believe it is.
Celeste.
Dude, let's be real here. Let's be 100. What has the Celeste wins Game of the Year?
If Celeste wins Game of the Year, dude, like, bro.
You gonna turn
There's gonna be so much riot going on if Celeste wins Game of the Year.
I played Dead Cells, but
I say Celeste is gonna win that. It should. Just for it being nominated for Game of the Year, it should eat this category up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I don't know.
If it's not the best,
Dead Cells was good.
Independent game.
If it can't win if it can't win best indie, then what the hell is it being nominated for Game of the Year?
Exactly.
No, it's winning this award. It better.
Yeah, Celeste.
Because otherwise, if it doesn't win this award, its nomination for Game of the Year makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
All right, so games for impact. 1111 Memories Retold.
This best episodic game next.
Celeste, Florence, Life is Strange 2 Episode 1. How can you nominate one episode? Think like what? Is the whole show available yet? So we nominated one episode.
Celeste winning that.
I say Celeste wins that. Celeste or Florence? Because Florence keeps rearing his ugly ass head in all these damn categories.
There's Florence shit's all over the place.
You're trying to push that game on us. All right, so best performance.
Florence is all over the friggin' place.
Awarded to an individual for voice over acting, motion, and performance capture. We got Brian DeHart as Connor from Detroit Become Human. We have Christopher Judge as Kratos, a God of War.
Oh,
We have Melissa Thani, what the Miss Lissipy Mahut as Cassandra. Oh, I'm voting for her. I'm voting for her right now. Let me just submit my vote right quick. I'm sorry.
Oh, look at you. You are ready. You ready?
Yeah.
You know who's winning, bro? Arthur, bro.
I'm Cassandra, bro.
Yeah, I think he deserves it. He really does. Like, I wasn't a big, I didn't really enjoy that cowboy thing with Red Dead, but just when I played with him, he definitely deserves that.
Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
But just by what I played as Arthur, like, he deserves that award.
That's the best voice acting I've heard in a game this year, easily.
Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel Spider-Man.
Nah, move along.
I'm going to say Christopher Judge.
I think the first guy's gonna win.
Oh, the dude from Detroit Become Human?
I think Brian. Yeah, because he actually with his whole model, and he was actually in the game. The other guys are just voices. He was actually modeled in the game.
Dude, that is
a full performance in it.
That is true. So by default, he should win that because he had a full display. Everybody else just had voices.
Not happening.
Yeah.
You already
now for the
Rockstar strikes again.
Best audio design presented by Dolby. Like, I honestly though,
really, whatever game has Atmos, that's the one that's gonna win. Forza's
winning. Wait, Red Dead in here
because it has Atmos.
Oh, that's possible. That game does sound amazing.
Whatever game that has Atmos is gonna win because Dolby's promoting Atmos. It's all marketing, baby.
I mean, really, like,
got that Atmos.
I'm gonna by default. I'm picking Forza. Let me vote now. So I don't know if I even voted for this.
You said by default. What's that supposed to mean? You just go pick it because it's an Xbox? Way to be a street kid.
What else?
Hey, you know what? Just to stay consistent, bro. I'm on that Rockstar train.
Man, get Rockstar's dick out your mouth.
Hey, again, Rockstar strikes again.
My God.
What
is it? He's like, what was that show with the two gay cowboys?
Brokeback Mountain?
There you go, Brokeback Mountain. Yes,
there you go.
The fair with the Red Dead.
There you go.
Dude, now some of these awards are freaking redundant. Best score music presented by Spotify. Spider-Man. Shit. Spider-Man's gonna win.
Just check if Red Dead. There you go, Red Dead.
You got Red Dead, Octopath Traveler, Nino Kuni 2, Spider-Man, God of War, Celeste. I'm saying Spider-Man. It had the best soundtrack to me.
Nah, you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you right now. I really dug the music that I heard like in God of War. I'm gonna give it to God of War.
It had the same music over and over again.
Bro, but it just like the vibe. Like it
was good. Bro, it was the same
shit. Let him pick it. He doesn't have Rockstar's dick in his mouth this time.
There you go, bro. Come on.
Pick God of War.
Best art direction.
God of War.
Well, I said direction. I messed up. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Your nominees are Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead Redemption 2.
How the hell an 8-bit game got
I'm gonna say Traveler.
It is not gonna win.
I'm gonna say Traveler. Octopath Traveler.
All right, that's
it.
This is okay. I just want to let you know that I will abandon the show.
I'm gonna do us all a favor. Fuck that, dude. Like,
nah, you know what?
There it is.
Like, come on, be like
art direction.
You know, it made up my mind. You know why? Because it mentioned. Oh shit! It didn't mention that technical achievement. God of War is a technical achievement. Red Dead's a technical achievement. It was 4K on Xbox One X native.
Octopath Traveler's 480p with frame drop.
Den. What technical achievement did that achieve? It looks like scraps.
I didn't even know the game existed, man.
It looks like graphite. And now, best narrative. Now, this is actually kind of tough.
Detroit was good.
The choices are Detroit Become Human, God of War, Life is Strange, Episode 1, Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, that's really tough.
Spider-Man's story was trash. It's definitely not that.
No, it wasn't. The story
was pretty good.
Spider-Man's story was trash.
Story was good.
You want me to tell you who I think wins now or later?
Oh, go ahead, Merc, with your Red Dead bullshit.
Rockstar strikes again.
Oh my god.
For me, it's definitely between Red Dead and God of War.
See, Detroit was good, man. That was a good story.
I think Detroit's winning that.
I think Detroit technically. I mean,
it is a narrative game. That's why
I think Detroit's winning that because that was focused on around narrative.
Yeah, Detroit because for the one simple rule, you had one job. You had one job to do. Come on, like this is the only thing it needed to do. It's telling to be it had. If all its fails, being the best, it's technically
you had to tell a great story.
It's the best narrative game here, right? So I'm gonna
exactly.
I'm gonna give that to Detroit.
I agree.
Yeah, I can see that's the case.
I did my own.
I don't think it's gonna win, but I mean, if it doesn't, I mean, like, damn, dude, like
my own Terminator.
I'll wait until everybody beats Red Dead on why I take off a few points off the narrative. There's just some things about it.
Best game direction, dude. Now this is
Ways Out.
You have A Way Out, Detroit Become Human, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Jesus.
Bro, I'm sorry, even though there's some interesting titles in here, but awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovative in game direction and design. By that definition, there's no way out. A Way Out wins. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I wanted to accept the award and say something retarded. So yes, that's the guy.
This is the only game that did anything absolutely different like this generation.
Wait. I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm not picking Red Dead. Right. The reason why I say God of War is because look at the massive chance that they took with the direction of that game from what God of War was to what they took it to.
A Ways Out's winning that.
I didn't play A Way Out. I didn't play A Way Out.
Wait a second, Mark. You got to listen. This is Pickle's show. This is Picklehead's show. That guy made him very popular last year. Was saying "fuck the Oscars." He is going to win this award and say "fuck the Oscars" again, and everybody's going to laugh, and Jeff Keighley is going to be all happy. This is an award for the Pickle.
They showed Mel
Pickle Award.
I see that.
Like
this is the Pickle Award.
Was this
because there's no way that game belongs in that category with all those other games. Like
no, this game it defies the definition. Like
there's no way for best game direction you don't give it to God of War.
No, it was the first robot game that literally worked.
It's for that guy.
For some reason, Tiger King. I don't know why he wants me to say "fuck the Oscars." Like, do I say that weird? Like,
fuck the Oscars.
But listen, who took the biggest chance? Like on their Red Dead, you got what you thought you were gonna get to an extent, right? Just a way newer version. But I mean, God of War went in a completely different direction.
Merc Gyllenhaal. We got Merc Gyllenhaal.
They took Kratos and put him in Last of Us mode, dude. That was
people were losing their minds on Twitter that Kratos wasn't gonna be able to jump.
Yeah, it was already an established theme that worked. It was already an established theme that worked.
This category is created for a No Way Out to win.
It should not win.
Yo, shout out to Alex PX68. He says, "What are you guys going to do for the next episode 69?" We're not so sure yet, but 2019 is when we'll start considering for new people to join the podcast. I think Alex is interested in joining. So,
which Alex?
Alex he's in the chat. He's supported the podcast for quite a while. But yeah, dude,
I think A Way Out wins, and that guy accepts the award.
A Way Out should win based on definition.
He's presenting too. That guy, that developer.
Bro, I don't know, man. The whole no-cut camera, with God of War, that no-cut camera and everything. I don't know. I don't want that.
I agree. God of War should win everything. A lot of them between Red Dead and God of War.
Because even though it was a good game, but it did the game wasn't perfect. You know what I mean? There's some things that it could have been a lot better.
They could, they left a lot of realms there. They could have explored some more realms. I definitely feel like it could have been even bigger.
If A Way Out was
Jose Ferris. I keep saying this guy. Thanks, Tiger King.
If A Way Out did not exist, sure, then any of these games could win technically, but A Way Out wins just because
it was unique. It was unique, that game with the co-op. It did push the online.
Who did you play this game with, Jez?
I only played the beginning with Frog, the first episode, the first thing in the prison. I didn't play the whole game.
Oh, okay.
The prison was the best part of the game, though. So
I remember
Now
that game. If you downloaded the demo and the other person owned it, you could play all the way through, right?
Yeah,
I
that's what I
like
did.
that.
Yeah.
It's still like
put it,
that.
like fucking like the ending was awesome, dude. Like, oh my god.
You just saying that because you killed me.
I mean,
Didn't you
That's
stream
right.
that? You guys stream that. You
all
guys
right.
stream that.
Yes,
Best
they did.
ongoing game: Destiny 2, Forsaken, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, Tom Clancy's.
Wow, Sea of Thieves is not in there for the Evolving Kraken?
Are you ever going to get tired of saying that?
Until I see his body, baby.
Yeah, I think Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege deserves it, but I think they're going to give it to some game like Fortnite.
I think it won last year. Didn't it win last year, Tom Clancy's? Or Destiny won?
I don't think Destiny won anything last year.
I mean, look, ongoing game.
No.
There's no game that's doing it better than
Fortnite.
No. I mean, if you take it for what they've done, I mean, honestly, since when did it come out? 2015. Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, for the longest one, yeah.
If you take that on into account,
the most up-to-date game as far as like social trends, they had Thanos in there, bro. Like the week Thanos.
No, Fortnite's gonna win. There's no doubt about that.
Yes.
Fortnite gonna win.
Fortnite's going to win. I think Fortnite's going to win.
Hey, if Fortnite wins Game of the Year, I'm gonna laugh, fam.
It
Because
should
I
be.
think Rainbow Six, it's like
Fortnite's
for
not
best
even
ongoing
nominated.
game.
So let's. All right. Speaking of Game of the Year, all right, the nominees for Game of the Year 2018 are Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, no Fortnite.
Now,
okay.
before we make our prediction, right? PlayStation, like Nintendo, last year had two games that guaranteed Nintendo was going to win this award for one of the games, right? Either Mario Odyssey or Zelda. They were both good after the Game of the Year. PlayStation got two games: God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, right? Game of the Year awards. So, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I reserve the right to laugh my ass off if none of these PlayStation exclusive win this award because they have the greatest chance at winning. They have two games in there. You know, just saying. I mean, they should. So, I mean, not saying that I will. Not saying that I will do this.
No,
video.
you will. You will.
I'm just saying I reserve the right to laugh my ass off if it doesn't.
Dude,
you know what I
you
mean?
realize if it doesn't win that, you're going live like 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
I would like to let everybody know if you want to be on Planet Xbox and you plan on tweeting Smooth, tweet him before any of these Sony games lose Game of the Year because you're gonna get banned on Twitter shortly after that.
So who
Yeah.
wins
messages
this
about.
award? Who does Picklehead gives this award to? Like,
Picklehead.
is it Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Hold on.
Celeste?
I'm gonna clear my throat real quick. Can I do that?
Is it God of War? Is it Spider-Man? Is it
I'm
Marvel
pants up, bro.
World? Is it Red Dead Redemption?
Let me get some water. Rockstar strikes again.
You think Rockstar wins Game of the Year?
Yeah, man, I think so. For me, that's the best. That's the best one I played all year, man. Red Dead.
Better
for
play,
sure.
bro, man. That dick was so far up that
Jammed in there, bro. Jammed in there, man.
That's it. Where's that? I gotta get that. This is Merc. You should just had a sound clip of the cowboy screaming "ah."
That's right.
The cowboys.
You know, this is what I'm gonna do, right? I know for a fact, like, there's some games that are nominated in here that just are just fillers, right? We know damn well Celeste isn't winning this shit. This was the token indie because there's at least one indie game that's nominated in this category. Celeste is the token game that's just there to give the game props because they can put this when they resell the game, nominated Game of the Year nominee and stuff like that. So Celeste is not winning. Monster Hunter World, though great game, there's a lot of games that you know that were greater that came out and that are more recent. So this one's just going to be eliminated just due to age. So I think this comes down to Spider-Man, God of War, and Red Dead Redemption 2. And how honestly, I'm a true believer that honestly, this game really probably deserve a fair shot at the award. I don't think they're going to give it to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Some people have their gripes. I think it's going to be a close fight between God of War. I think God of War did a lot of things good, but when you think about it, when you truly think about God of War, what did it do great? Graphics, story,
and gameplay.
Gameplay was all right. However, when you got to the meat and potato of the games, as far as like what you did, I thought it was lacking. I wasn't a fan of the boss fights, lack of boss fights, in that like you fought the same
and the recycled troll.
And recycled trolls. It's like it's not a big. The gameplay loop was cool and everything, but when you think about it, it's just like, well, what did it do revolutionary? If you think you could think of like several like fights from previous games that were better than every fight in this game. This game really had one good fight, and that was the first fight, and that was because you didn't know who the hell you were fighting. But by the time you fought him the second time, you already knew who it was. And by the time the third time you fought him,
you think that dragon fight? The dragon
fight was not that serious. It looked awesome at when you first do it, but at the end of the day, it wasn't nothing special. You know what I mean? You know how many games like have you fighting like a large animal where you gotta punch his toes and shit? It happens in multiple games. Nothing special.
Yeah, but like what the graphics of that game looked like and the scale of those battles, that was insane. Like you would think a game that has that kind of like graphical fidelity, that how to have that kind of scale of a battle, like they could have made God of War very, very like tank oriented, almost like how Gears was at first, like where it looks so great, but it was more of like a tunnel game. But that game, it was fluid, like it was pretty amazing for the graphic for what it looks like.
You know what's crazy?
Like, it's crazy.
And then you got Spider-Man, right? Which is rightfully, I feel like it's nominated because here's the thing.
Spider-Man.
All right, so there's things I like. I enjoy Spider-Man's story. The graphics are great, and I enjoyed the gameplay loop. Sure, their boss battles, once again, lackluster. I didn't like how they were introduced. A lot of the missions and side quests was filler, repetitive stuff, which isn't bad. The gameplay was fun. I'll tell you this, God of War, hearsay, a better game, but I think I personally had more fun with Spider-Man. I had way more fun with playing Spider-Man. I enjoyed playing through Spider-Man than I did playing through God of War. I felt like it was for me to play God of War, it's like, you know what? I'm playing this. This is the marquee. We waited for this. I felt like it was my duty to play God of War and beat it. But Spider-Man, I just enjoyed my time with it. I enjoyed my time better with Spider-Man. But then when you look at it, right, now you got the other options. You got Red Dead. Now, me personally, I can't really speak on Red Dead because I didn't play enough of it to even say, hey, I'm voting for this game. I do think the industry will lean towards Red Dead Redemption 2 as game of the year. But I won't be surprised if God of War walked away with it. But I say Red Dead will win it personally, and I'll tell you guys my choice later. But Merc, I know you're voting for Red Dead.
Absolutely, man. I think Red Dead, man, just the scale of the game. Like a lot of people, they tell God of War is the story. What was that? What was that? I hear something in the background. Anyways, like a lot of people talk about the story of God of War, and I'm not saying the story's not good.
The screaming cowboy.
But when you really get into the story of Red Dead, and I don't know how far you guys are in it, and like you see the character development, like you really see like what makes Rockstar great, man. There you go. Crank it up. There you go.
Yeah. What's that?
You know? That's jazz, man.
Let me pay a bill before you continue. Fantasy Life says $5. Last year, Sony had 2 exclusives nominated for Game of the Year: Horizon Zero Dawn and Persona 5, and neither one. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that is true. Persona 5 was a re-release, though.
I think I did well at that, though. I think I really did, though.
But for me, man, I mean, look, man, Red Dead was just flexing, as usual. Flexing.
I don't even know why you asked.
That was the Screaming Cowboy song.
Flexing.
Yes, what about you?
Me, this is God of War. God of War. God of War. I thought was absolutely amazing, and I think the biggest thing about it was that it was simple. It didn't have this huge skill trees and crazy all different types of weapons. It made it simple. Like it was like it just you had your axe, you had your your chains, and that was it. Like it was just very, very simple, but it didn't feel boring. And the story was incredible, and just the presentation was insane. So like that was amazed me. Like that game amazed me. I had a lot of fun with Spider-Man. I'm liking Red Dead, but Assassin's Creed I haven't played yet. But man, the God of War was that was revolutionary. That thing was that was so good. I really enjoyed that.
What about you, Addict?
I couldn't believe it did.
God of War was not hard for me. I beat it no problem.
I want Odyssey to win, but I think God of War is going to win it.
You think God of War's going to win over Red Dead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're all pretty much.
I feel like when we're going into this last stretch, a lot of these people are going to remember the online, and it's getting shit on pretty bad. So I think people are going to remember that more than what they remembered on the story, because people always remember negatives more than positives.
You know why they bother releasing that garbage? I'm gonna be honest. They should have just let it be. They should have just let it be a single player game. Like I never even played the GTA 5 online. Like I don't even play that. That's trash to me, man.
Yeah, that's where the money is. That's the money right there.
Yeah, I get that. When you play Red Dead, I ain't thinking about online.
Yeah, you go do without it.
Yeah.
So now that that's over, we kind of split between God of War and Red Dead of who's going to win game of the year. Now, what about? I'm gonna ask you guys this. Make it pretty much straight to the point. I want you each to name your 3 best games this year for 2018, and then what you would pick as your personal game of the year. I'm gonna start with Merc 305.
Oh man, that's a tough one, but I know the first 2. It's the third one that's going to be difficult. So I'll name my top 2. First of all, Red Dead, right, for sure. Number 2, God of War. Number 3 is going to be tough. I may have to give that one a little bit of thought, but I want to say kind of sort of, man, Far Cry 5 kind of may be in that spot for me, man. You know, it may change before the end of the podcast, but tentatively hold Far Cry 5 for me at 3. I had a lot of fun with that game.
Bronze McGee's.
Well, my number 3, I would say I really liked I like Detroit Become Human. I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, that I thought was really I liked that. I'm really not into those type of games because it's kind of like choose your own adventure type, but the story that they told, the character development, like the way you bounce between the 3 characters that come together, I like that one. I thought that was really good. I would say number 2 would be it's crazy, but I like the Spider-Man and then God of War. Unfortunately, those are the ones that I really liked. I thought God of War was amazing. Spider-Man, I think they created that character. I thought the story was great in Spider-Man. Like the story in Spider-Man, I thought was like a mature Spider-Man. It wasn't no goofy kind of, kind of like just throw some characters together. You're fighting them for any reason. Like it really developed that story. It was almost like, I don't want to spoil, but it was like an origin story of Doc, of one of the evil villains. Like, it was really cool how they did that. And then, the first one, like I said, God of War for all the reasons, those that unfortunately it was the year of exclusives, and I feel like Sony just those games, it was one after the other, and I was like, wow, those are the games that just made me say, wow, I played them.
Okay,
like Spider-Man legitimately could have been a movie. Like that was really good.
Am I the only one that ain't into like superhero games like that? I'm not saying it's not great. It is, but. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that's not like a superhero game fan.
I'm not I'm just not into the superhero game. But the thing is like when you take a character that how he became Spider-Man, like the villains that he fights and stuff like that. But when they put it in the way that they had it, in the game, like it was very kind of they kind of were mature with it. That you didn't have to. It was just a good story and like just superheroes, but it wasn't. It's Spider-Man. Like, I'm not like no diehard Spider-Man like that. I just like it with Spider-Man, but I just think the way they did the story was really effective. So, but and I didn't finish Red Dead, but to put it up there. But
fire.
I think that's it. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what else I played, but Those are the games that stood
I will
out.
tell you this about Red Dead: for you to get the main story, even make it more intertwining, you got to play those side missions. It adds on dramatically to the main story.
And one thing I do want to say before we go move on, honorable mention, and this is gonna be hilarious. I know people are gonna go crazy, but I would say the funniest thing I had all year was the Sea of Thieves. That little bit I played of it, man.
Honorable mention.
I tell you, as much as I shit on that game and stuff like that, that was the drop dead friggin' hilarious moment. That it stuck with me this year. Like just playing that stupid ass game in the beginning and drowning the guy that put him in the thing and the parallel parking the boat.
Smoothest parallel park, the only boat in Sea of Thieves, bro, between two rocks.
That was friggin' hilarious. Whatever Sea of Thieves turns into.
The freaking
we didn't stream that. You don't got that.
I think we streamed it. What did we stream that?
We stream it.
Yeah, we streamed it. We locked the dude up. He was decided, and we literally forgot he was there.
And he freaking drowned in it.
And we sink our boat, and then he was like, "Wait a minute."
That was hilarious.
He was in the cage and he drowned. I was like, why doesn't he just quit the game? Like, oh my god, yeah. That I have to say, like, as a funniest moment of all, like that. I'm trying to think the thing that stuck out all year. That was funny. The gameplay and all that other stuff, nah. But the funniest part, the funniest thing that was in that game, though, as like a standout.
Captain Smooth. There you go.
Captain Smooth.
Your top 3 games you've played this year, and what is your personal game of the year?
Mine would have to be Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, and Moonlighters.
I knew it.
You knew what?
I knew you were gonna say Moonlighters.
Yeah,
no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
But those are my 3. Now, my personal game of the year. It's really tough between Odyssey and God of War, but I'm gonna have to go with Odyssey in the long run.
All right. This is tough, right? Because
here comes the controversy. Just letting you know.
Watch this dude say Forza Horizon.
No controversy, because like there's a lot of games like I play a lot. Like a lot of the games I play most aren't really like my games of the year. They're like stuff like that. So like for example, like NBA Live is just doesn't count. I won't ever nominate that as game of the year, but
Heart of Hearts, that is his game of the year.
A Way Out was very impactful, but I don't know if I would say it's one of the most, one of the best games I played this year. But man, you had, I was one of the ones that I really enjoyed Tomb Raider a lot. I really did. But I'm gonna say if I had to rank them,
Tomb Raider stealth version.
I gotta say, God of War, Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, top 3 games of the year for me. And my game of the year is still stuff, because I said I've been saying all between, like, it was either going to probably be Spider-Man or God of War. Unless depending on how Assassin's Creed Odyssey turned out, because I was in the middle of that when I kept saying that. So I'm gonna say, giving everything into consideration, you want to hear it's crazy? You want to hear something crazy before I tell you my game of the year? My top 3 games last year, right, were Horizon Zero Dawn, Assassin's Creed Origins, and Cuphead, and my game of the year was Origins. Right. And,
I see where this is going. Bro.
Yo, like, no, for real, legit, right? Origins was my game of the year last year.
But he was hyped for Odyssey all year too.
You coming out wearing that Ubisoft shirt, right?
You wearing that Ubisoft narrowly shirt. Beating Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Because it was just narrowly beating Horizon Zero Dawn. Bro, if Bayak wasn't black, Horizon Zero Dawn would be my game. Yeah. No, but for everything Origins was last year to me, Odyssey was that much better. And when you guys hear me complain about a game and I'm continually playing it, but I'm continually complaining about it, it means I really like it. Because if I complain about a game and don't play it again, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But if I complain about a game, continue to complain about it, but I'm still playing it and still playing it, it means something to me. And Assassin's Creed Odyssey, to me, was a better game than Origins. And Origins was my game of the year last year. So Odyssey, it takes the cake for me. That is
all right. I'm demanding a recap. Red Dead to completion from now until December 31st.
I didn't play Assassin's Creed yet. I have it in the plastic.
His ass ain't finished in that.
Oh, dude, it's so good, man. So good.
I game of the year.
Oh my God. Smooth be trolling us live right now, man. Look at this.
Oh man, he voted.
And if you haven't
tweet that out.
If you haven't played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I recommend you play as Cassandra. Ooh,
yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
It's bad.
To be honest with you, if you don't play as Cassandra,
that's the thing I wanted to
you
play
play Assassin's Creed.
I've heard that from multiple people, man.
You said what?
That to play as Cassandra.
Yeah, play as Cassandra. She's just that's why she's nominated, and the person that fucking voice acted the dude isn't. Like, if you think about it, that says a lot. It's the same damn story, regardless of who you pick. It's just one presents better. One presents better. Cassandra is what Aloy should have been in Horizon Zero Dawn, bro. Like, I'm just saying.
That's strong.
Aloy, cool. She's a cool character. I'm actually playing through Horizon Zero Dawn now.
Aloy was cool. I didn't like the voice acting of her, though.
Okay, she always
think she was that good.
Fuck, dude. Like she was.
Yeah, she was like confused and stuff. Yeah, like I didn't feel like the voice acting of Aloy was really pulling to the character. Like I felt like she was just a little off.
Yeah, I mean, I still enjoyed that.
It's a good game, but
the game is good. The game is good, dude. Had Origins been like Syndicate 2, like freaking Horizon Zero Dawn would have been my game of the year last year, and had Odyssey been worse than Origins, and then I probably would have picked Spider-Man as my game of the year.
Bro,
and that
so
would have been a large surprise.
You got Assassin's Creed over God of War right now.
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
You know why?
Why?
Because I didn't fight fucking the Stranger 3 times in the Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Wait, that first fight with the Stranger was lit though.
Yep. All the fights were lit, man.
You want to hear something funny? Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey has like hundreds of mercenaries. They all look different from each other.
All right, I get it.
They all look
different. No, they're different. They got a different number over their head.
No, they got different suits and different kind of strength. There's some are bald-headed girls, some are long-haired girls, some are like brutes, some are like
Some got 35s, some got 50s.
Some come with flames, some come with poison, some chase you, some are accompanied by bears and tigers and shit. Like, nah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the shit. Like, it's slept on.
I didn't play it yet, so I was joking. I didn't play it yet. I can't wait.
Like Tomb Raider was like slept on, yo. Like, that was a good game. The thing is, I don't understand why that game got like hate. Oh, I don't understand. But but like all the games, like every game PlayStation dropped this year, I thought were pretty dope. It was an incredible year. This game was much better than last year, and I thought 2017 couldn't be like top overall, but it has. In 2019 is looking kind of low key lit if you think about it from all parties. And then third party, and I'm looking forward to 2019. But
Division 2, man, Division 2.
Division 2. Oh my god, that's gonna be an afterthought. Like,
I don't know about that.
2.
Crackdown 3 and Gears 5 is all I'm freaking looking forward to, along with Resident
Gears 5 for sure.
Devil May Cry, Anthem. Yeah, I'm in here like swimwear.
Yo, anybody get invited to the Anthem beta?
I didn't sign up for it. I need to.
Yeah.
I ain't get that invite. Wait a second.
You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah, pre-order that bullshit.
I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I haven't pre-ordered it yet.
I made her sleep with like an old woman and like 2 other women and then like maybe 2 or 3 guys. I think I took advantage of every opportunity to fancy somebody.
Damn, she be hoeing it out like that?
No, it's just they will say something like very like clever, and I'm like, yeah.
You can straight like a lot of the quest NPCs. A lot of the quest NPCs, you can end that with Cassandra getting some ass. Like almost all of them.
Chris Righteous in the chat knows what's up, bro. He knows what's up. Division 2 about to shit on Destiny 2. That's facts.
I mean, I hope so. It's like been out like an extra year.
Yo,
Like,
Grant Gross says, isn't Days Gone Kid Smooth Gotti? It can't be my Gotti. It hasn't came out yet. Days Gone could be. I think my top here. I'm gonna predict right now. My top. I think what at the end of 2019, what my top 3 games will be. All right, closing. It's going to be
Last of Us 2 because it ain't coming out.
No, hell no.
Yeah,
it's going to be. It's going to be Gears 5, Days Gone, and
not Crackdown.
I'm going to say the third-party game that makes the cut is going to be
Division. You think Cyberpunk is coming out next year?
No. I think Devil May Cry 5 is going to surprise a lot of people.
So. I'm with everything you said, except I'll replace that last one with Division 2.
Oh you know God. What? I don't see in the column. They don't have most anticipated game. Did they have that? No, because last year they did.
They to that fucking Kojima guy all the damn time. Like,
wait, is that Samurai game coming out next year or not?
Supposedly, I don't know.
Oh yes, Shadows Die Twice. Oh no!
Oh that and
the other one, the Ghost of Tsushima one, that PlayStation.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh no!
Yeah, but they don't have the most anticipated game again.
No, because it's a pointless award.
That Shadows Die Twice look good though.
It's a completely pointless award to give. Who gives an award for like that's stupid? It's really the dumbest award you can possibly hand out.
Well, because Last of Us will probably win again. That's why they didn't have it, because they won last year.
Yeah, but it was like, okay, well, who we're gonna nominate? All the games that didn't come out last year.
Like, exactly. Yeah. It would have won this year again, like most anticipated. But yep, Last of Us 2, and then probably would have won next year too if they kept doing it.
What's funny is a game that gets announced like years ago. It's like, okay, until Last of Us comes out, we're never gonna win most anticipated game.
That's probably why it's not
doing, man. That I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to Last of Us 2.
Yo, you see all that shit that Sony is doing, like with their studio video and all that other stuff. That was kind of weird. Like they're doing like right before the show.
What are you doing?
They did like behind the scenes where they talked about their studios, basically like talked about how they worked with Sony and behind the scenes of their studios, which is kind of weird. I don't know if it's in response to Microsoft building their studios, but it was just kind of strange how they they basically interviewed all their Sony Entertainment studios, and they were like, "Oh, it's great working here and doing this." And
yeah, because you know why? Because Sony's losing talent. Everybody's going to the Initiative, Playground, and Ninja Theory.
Losing talent.
Losing talent.
Yeah, man. People keep saying Last of Us 2 is gonna be a PlayStation 5 game. I'm like, that's zero chance that's happening. That's definitely coming.
It's gonna be a cross gen.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be both.
There's no way they don't put that game on a platform that's got 100 million consoles sold by that time.
Exactly. Well, you know what? That's the same exact thing where when people are saying like these studios are making games for Xbox next generation, like how are they going to abandon the previous like the 40-50 million consoles?
If the console can't run it, they'll just xCloud it to that console.
Yeah, exactly. So there's no way that like they're going to do the xCloud to those.
Yeah, for sure.
They got to do something because there's no way they're going to leave them behind.
Microsoft has no problem leaving all the motherfuckers behind.
But it's just so weird. Like you're going to invest in like a studio and say you're just going to make a game for a console we didn't sell yet and has an install base of maybe 2 million.
Yeah, of course.
No. I think because the way they've been talking about, they talk about Xbox as Xbox One, like the current generation. They don't. So,
yeah, there's no generations with them. Yeah. It's just gonna go across all of them.
No,
that's how I see it. But
and I think xCloud's the reason why, though. I think xCloud's the reason why.
No, I think they abandoned that no generation left behind.
Yeah, they kind of backpedal from that a little bit.
Because if I asked Jez Corden on IOP, where do you think the X is going to be in 2 years? And he said irrelevant. And he says, I guarantee you irrelevant.
All right. But we're going to get ready to get out of here.
Drop the price on that thing soon, then.
That's 100.
Yeah, at least $100.
We about to get ready to get
now
out.
It's 100. Though.
Did I miss? Did we miss anything? Did we miss any super chats? Let me open up the freaking.
Yeah, I think you missed a couple of super chats.
Yeah. Fantasy Life.
I might have
Who else?
Let me see.
Yeah, that's the only one I've seen it. Let's go back that far. No, I think you did that one already. That's the only one I've seen.
Come on. Come on. What the fuck? Like, where can I? There we go. Boom. Hurry up.
I'm gonna stream some Pokemon.
So while we're waiting for this one, so what do you think so they already confirmed like we're gonna see Far Cry tomorrow night. We're gonna see Far Cry Red Dawn, like Apocalypse version of Far Cry. Rand jumped in my chat in my Grinds My Gears thing. He said that it's gonna be a sequel to 5. It's not gonna be like what Primal is. Well, it's gonna be an actual sequel.
One thing I like is
talking about another Far Cry game though.
One thing I like is,
I know it's announced tomorrow. They said
one thing I like is it's looking like people are actually taking the Video Game Awards as like a solid platform to announce games.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. And there's supposedly in Mortal Kombat. Next Mortal Kombat 11 is going to get announced tomorrow.
We're not going to get release dates for some of these games.
I think we get release dates. Like I said before, we can get release dates for some of the Sony games. The Kojima baby.
They keep that. They keep that.
Yeah.
Keely is going to jump on the shoulders.
I think we might see it Death Stranding, but they already said Last of Us isn't going to be there.
Last of Us not going to be there now.
And I don't think we're going to see Ghost of Tsushima.
Last of Us is summer of 2020.
Yeah, spring, summer. I think so.
Yeah, spring, summer of 2020.
And then we're going to hear about the winter games of gold, the summer of winter, the fucking winter game arcade games, which I think is going to be Ashen, which this can probably be this week. And then Below got announced December 14th.
You did it?
Yes, December 14th. Cappy on Twitter announced it this evening.
Oh,
December 14th is coming out Below.
Wow, Below.
So it comes out next week.
Wow.
That's a Game Pass game.
Wow, Below in action. Wow.
Yeah, God. So I'm assuming they're going to be part of the Winter of Arcade showcase, which I think is good that they did that. And then they made this year. And then what was the other thing they were rumoring for tomorrow?
Let's just close the podcast down.
Yeah, I think that was it.
All right, so hit that like button, bro, please. I'll stream Below, but after I finish doing it, after we do Action. But we have over 100 people in here watching. Make sure you all hit that like button, and we'll see you guys next week. And then after next week, we'll probably take a couple weeks off for holiday, and we'll return to you in 2019. Hopefully,
you know what I think we should do for the new member to replace Frog is we should have do a couple people, do 4 people, and then put a poll and let the people vote who the member is.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. So we probably we'll have to go through weeks with different people on just to see.
Because Meds wants to be on too. Apparently, I don't know if it's full time, but I like Meds. I wouldn't mind having him too.
Yeah, we'll definitely explore all options, but serious inquiries only. Podcasting is freaking difficult. It's hard to keep.
It is in case you literally we're not joking. We're not saying Planet Xbox is mandatory, but you can't miss more than 2 episodes a month. Man. I wouldn't prefer you to miss 1, but shit happens. I've missed the last 2 episodes of ILP because of my computer and my Xbox is down right now.
Yeah, what happened to the Xbox?
I missed 2 episodes all year, fam. 2 episodes all year, bro.
Merc's attendance is
99%.
Remember when I missed the episode after Destiny 2 Forsaken dropped? And actually, I think I missed the one after Forsaken dropped and the one after Destiny 2 dropped.
I think you did.
The kid was I was listening to it. The kid said, "I'm about to just kick him." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Kick me. Okay, I'm one of the original members. Kick me."
All right, but you guys have a good night. I'm about to go watch this Lakers game. All right.
All right, everybody.
Good night.
Peace.